Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Tampa Bay Talk. I'm Amanda,
And I'm Horace.
and we'll be your hosts. We'll be discussing community events as well as relevant social topics and local businesses for you to check out.
For sure, we're going to be trying foods on camera and offset, reviewing TikToks, talking about Tampa, Florida, and beyond, honestly. Yeah.
Sounds good. You ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Okay, yes. For starters, last year, I know, such a long time ago, we went to the Cross Bay Ferry, or we took a trip on the Cross Bay Ferry.
Yes.
And it is officially back. It's a fall thing, and it's officially back. I'm so excited. Will you go with me?
Yes,
okay.
Let's go again. I loved it. That was so much fun.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not too expensive either. So anybody that's on a budget, you can go and enjoy yourself out in the Tampa area and see the bay.
Literally, it's a $30 round trip ticket for adults. Mm-hmm. And if you have little munchkins with you, I mean, I don't have kids, I don't approve of children. But I love kids, but I don't approve of children in my life. But it is free for them if you would so choose to bring your children on the Cross Bay Ferry.
Yes, that's awesome. And you brought up that it's a fall thing. There's definitely going to be wind, ladies. So if you're wearing a dress, or, men, if you want to wear a dress, be careful. Make sure it's long enough that if the wind's blowing around, you're going to be protected because it does get windy on that boat for sure.
Yes. I did you have a good time last time?
Oh my God, yeah, it was so much fun. They do have a bar on the boat. That way you can drink on the way to St. Pete. Mm-hmm. And then once you get to St. Pete, they let you off. You can go around the bars and then they bring you back to the Tampa area. And so it's a lot of fun.
That's very true.
You had a good time?
I had a great time. The only thing that I was like, it was a little bit short. In St. Pete, I think it was 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
And me, I mean, I kind of like to be out there doing my thing, drinking and dancing and all that good stuff. So 2 hours felt a little short for me, but the entirety of it was really good.
Yeah, I'd say it's about a 45-minute ride there, right? And then 45 back. And it does go by pretty fast, especially when there's alcohol involved. Time goes by a lot quicker. 4 hours feels like 2. So essentially you're there for 1 hour when you're talking about drinking time.
Right,
but,
literally.
Yeah. It was a good time though. I think that everybody had a great time.
Yeah, I think so too. And honestly, I've been thinking about it. I've been waiting for this to come back because I'm I need a new date destination.
Yes, it's perfect for that.
Yes. And someone took me on a date and they're like, we're going to get on a ferry. I'd be like, okay.
Oh, that's unique.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes, very that big spender. It's only $30, but it's impressive.
You'll definitely spend more money at the bar for sure. So it was a good time. And speaking of Tampa stuff, there's another event in Tampa that I went to recently.
Okay.
It's the Crates.
Yes.
At the Grove, which
yes.
I was spelling wrong. It's not Crates with a C. It's Crates with a K. So keep that in mind.
Yeah,
Crate. It's Crate. But it was a really good time. I went with Austin. Or what is Austin for us in the podcast?
Producer? No.
Producer?
Tech
Okay,
person?
tech producer. But so me and Austin went to the Crates, and it was really cool. We tried out some ramen. We tried out some, the ramen was super, super good. And I'm not even a big fan of it. It was so amazing. And we also had some ice cream that they make with the nitrogen, I believe. They, pour the base and then they freeze it up for you in front of you in a bowl. And that was really cool. And then we tried some fries from Flippin' Fries. And that was amazing. I'd say what made it the best was the worker there. He was so passionate about working there. And it was a good experience all over.
Okay. You've made all this sound good. So now I want to watch you experience this. So let's get into it. Let's watch this video, Austin.
There's so much to do there. It's so much
That's
fun.
Austin if you can't tell. Oh my gosh. Well, for starters, I'm jealous. Number two, you look super cute and like you're having a good
Oh,
time.
thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
I think that's another good date destination.
it is. It is. I'm gonna be wheeling and dealing, man. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if I've
Mm-hmm.
got the funds for it,
You're be
watch out.
impressing everybody.
Right. Watch out. Oh my goodness. But okay, tell us like about the experience. Like what was it like there? Like trying the food? Like favorite spot that you tried? Like
Mm.
tell me.
That's tough. I honestly think my favorite was probably the fry place because I'm a big fan of fries.
Okay.
They have a lot of different options there. They have a lot of different toppings. I'm a spicy person. They have a spicy thing of fries, so I would definitely be trying that again.
Word.
The experience was really cool because it's Florida, and when you're here, it's very sunny, it's very bright, it's just a really good vibe everywhere. So when you're walking around, you get the cute, like it's very colorful. So it's just a really, really good all around experience.
Yeah, I love this because I love what Tampa is doing. I mean, I love it and I don't love it because like traffic, but I love that they're just kind of developing all of these little suburban areas and like bringing us like a lot of like really neat attractions
Yes.
around town.
Yeah.
Um, like I really want to go to this place and just like have my like live my little fantasy like by myself or with somebody.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
You can spend a long time there. There's lots of different types of shops. They have places that sell clothes. They have, I believe, a laundry place in there. They have like a little bit of everything for everybody. So I'm sure that if you go there, you'll definitely find at least one shop that you'll want to go back to.
okay,
It's
word,
awesome.
word. The ramen place is already sticking out to me
Oh, they're
because I
so good.
love a good bowl of ramen. And we need more ramen places, honestly.
Yeah,
Like ramen 2024, we need more places.
yeah.
But okay, I'm super excited to try this out
Oh
now.
yeah, yeah. Me and you can go one time if you want. That'd be fun.
We're planning so many dates. I love that.
I love going out. It's so much fun. We
Yes,
have
yes, yes.
so much to do around here, and I was honestly kind of introverted before, so I
Mhm.
really want to get out and experience. The fact that I live here is amazing. It's a blessing. So I'm like, I want to experience it.
That is a good point because like I get really bad about not doing anything.
And you're not from Florida.
I'm not from Florida. I've lived here for 9 years now.
Mhm.
And so I've, been doing my thing. Like, I just turned 30. So my early 20s, I've been like out and doing things and trying to enjoy it. But there's always more to enjoy with Tampa and they're
Yeah.
always adding more. So I need to do better about not being an old man and just like making my only friend my cat.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
she's a great friend. She's a great therapist too. But I think I should be out there in the
Yes.
streets with the other young people.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of good times to be had and a lot of good memories to be made. So yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Cute, cute. I'm adding the crate to my list. You add it to your list. The crate and the Cross Bay Ferry. I can personally vouch for that one. Go do it.
Neither of them are that expensive. It's budget friendly. You can
Yeah.
spend as much as you want. You're not required to go spend $200 or something.
That's
So
important.
yeah.
In this economy.
Oh, that's another thing about bringing everything to Tampa is not just the traffic, but the cost of everything is just going to keep going up and up. So
Yes.
enjoy it while
Yes.
you can before we
That's
get
true.
turned into California.
Right? Being a
We're
renter
going
is
there.
painful.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Okay. Well, enough about politics.
Yeah.
Let's get into sports if we have to.
We do. And I actually paid attention this time. I'm not usually into sports, but I watched the game at Beef O'Brady's.
Okay? Were you with friends?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So actually, I went with my boyfriend. We watched the Bucks Bears game, and when we sat down, I guess he was the manager or something. He came up to us and was like, "Okay, so we do this. I don't know how often. It was a Beef O'Brady's in Carrollwood."
Okay.
He said they do a little scorecard where you get to guess what you think the halftime score will be, and if you get it correct, you get free wings for a year, I believe. So I was like that. I mean, it's not the exact deal, but he just said something like that. So that was a fun little,
Hold on.
you know.
Pause. You didn't tell me that part.
Yes.
Why? Where was
Yes.
my invite?
Beef O'Brady's in Carrollwood. Go there. I don't remember how often he said they do it, but probably every Sunday during football season.
I love a good wing.
Yes.
I love a good bar.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I love when they're free. So
Plus, side note, their wings are actually really hot. Like if you go to like Hooters or Wing House, you order the hot wings, they're not that hot. Beef O'Brady's, they got me.
Okay, well, I don't really do spicy,
Oh,
but
well then for those out there who do spicy.
yeah. Okay, work. Well, I mean, we're talking about wings, so I guess we should get back on track and talk about the actual football team. So, if you're unfamiliar with football, or really sports in general, Tampa has a nickname of like Champa Bay. At least I think because
Yeah.
we like won a few championships in recent history. One being Super Bowl a couple years ago with Tom Brady.
Yes.
Which I would love to talk about Tom Brady, but he's no longer with us. And we have a current Bucks team that actually just won, which is kind of great, right?
Yeah, Baker Mayfield's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, he's had a tumultuous, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Is it tumultuous?
I believe so.
Okay.
I can look it up if you want. I have the
no,
computer right
it's
here.
fine. I'm committing to it. Tumultuous. Okay, I don't want to get roasted for saying the wrong word, but he's had a very up and down career since he left college. I think he was honestly like a number one draft pick, like in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of just sort of flatlined since he went to the Browns, and then I think the Panthers. There might be another team or two in there. I'm not sure. But I'm honestly really rooting for him, mainly because I'm rooting for the Bucks. But the fact that they won this weekend and he played a good game is really good signs.
Yes, yeah, that was exciting. I did not win the halftime score guessing, but I mean, everyone was guessing, according to the manager, that the Bucks would win, and they did. So yeah, the Bucks are doing pretty good right now.
That's good. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, me too. I know everyone was very concerned after Tom Brady left of what was going to happen. Yeah, I think that he brought them from the lowest team to the best team in like 1 year. I think they were the worst for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Tom Brady effect. You know, I grew up watching football. So like when Tom Brady retired, it was like very like, oh, one of the greats. So yeah, no, that's completely fair. I know he drove ticket prices through the roof.
Yeah.
I know that he brought a lot of attention to our lovely little city. So I'm just really excited for the fact that the team is still good.
Yeah, me too.
Or we're only 2 games in, but the team is still doing well.
Yep.
And will hopefully continue to prosper.
The Bucks do well. Lightning is doing well. Rays are doing well. You know, everybody's doing well right now. If you want a more affordable game to go to, you can go to Rays games. But, you know, if you're willing to drop some money on tickets, you can go to a Lightning game or a Bucks game, and it's really fun. Okay. I've heard all of them are really good experiences.
You've heard? Have you been to any of them?
Yeah, I've been to all of them except Lightning. I've never been to a hockey game, and I want to go so bad.
That is interesting because when I meet people from Tampa, they always like a Lightning game is like the number one thing. They're like, oh, this is a great attraction.
And I've never been. You've never been either, right?
No, I haven't.
Have you been to a Bucks game?
I have been.
Okay.
I've been to a couple of Bucks games, and I used to like work Bucks games too.
That's right. You said you worked at the stadium. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Good old Raymond James for USF football, Monster Jam, Bucks games. We played we had the college football national championship a couple years ago. I worked that.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a stadium full of people that are drinking, so it was here or there. You know, watching the game is a little bit easier from my couch as opposed to like from a working perspective. But
for sure.
Yeah, it's a good time. We should go to a game.
Yes, we have all these things planned. Let's do that too.
Yeah, let's cost effective though. Lightning or Rays. I mean, we can plan Bucks when hopefully the ticket price
is Bucks more expensive than Lightning? Do you know?
I think so.
I've heard Lightning games are kind of pricey. I don't know. Maybe they're in the middle. It's probably like Rays is lowest, Lightning is middle, and then Buccaneers is most expensive.
That sounds right.
But I think also there's less seats at a Lightning game.
That also sounds right. Yeah, NFL stadiums are just bigger.
Yeah,
yeah. I've only been in Emily Arena for a concert, and it was like Chance the Rapper or something like that. But that's another thing a great thing about Tampa is we have all these concert venues.
Yes.
And like they fill out. We had Taylor Swift, we had Beyonce, SZA's coming, Doja Cat's coming. I just got really excited because I love all of them. But that's another great thing. We have sports in our sports arena and really good artists.
Yes. Yep. Emily Arena has a lot of events happen at it. Like Monster Jam just recently happened. And there's like, you know, a bunch of things to do around here. That's what I mean. Like I shouldn't have been so stay at home hermit. I should have been out enjoying everything. And so now that's my plan.
We'll work on it.
We'll we'll on it together.
Yeah. We'll hold each other accountable.
Yes.
I'm going to text you on Friday night. Be like, are you on your couch or are you with your boyfriend? And if the answer is yes to the couch one, we're going to go do something.
Okay. Perfect. That sounds good. You got me.
Yes. If we come back next episode and we haven't done anything, please hold us accountable because
roast us in the comments.
Yeah,
please.
Something of the sort. Alrighty. That was a riveting sports conversation.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. And I'm not even into sports. So. I know you are. You're a sports person. I'm not.
Yeah. Well, football.
So you'll keep me updated and informed.
I will try my best. I'm much more of a college football person, which is actually an interesting topic because we have a university here in Tampa, the University of South Florida. I am an alum myself. And we played Alabama this weekend, and the game was close for like almost the entire game.
Yes. One of the people that works here, Bob, he was talking about how like that was intense for his friends because they were Alabama fans and Florida fans, so they were like really just conflicted the entire time. They were like, "Oh my god, that's crazy."
It is, and people. So USF doesn't usually play. We call them Power 5 schools like Alabama, the Georgias, the Clemson. They don't usually play schools like that on a regular basis, maybe once a year. So like when Alabama came to town, everybody was like, "Oh, Alabama!"
Yeah.
But we all kind of knew that we were going to get like beat pretty bad. So the fact that we hung in there, it's a good sign, I guess.
Yeah.
Either bad on them or good on us. I'm not sure yet.
I'm pretty sure it rained during that game too. But I mean, with Florida, it rains for 10 minutes and then it's back to sunny weather. So
yeah. Which is a good representation of how I feel most of the time.
Awesome.
Sometimes for 10 minutes I have minor breakdowns and then it's sunshine right after that. But,
well, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
You match your destination.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get to Florida Man later.
Oh my goodness. Don't even get me started on Florida Men.
Yeah, we won't. Not yet.
We'll get to that.
Yes.
But before that, we have a little fun TikTok reaction because everybody's obsessed with social media and viral things now. You know what I mean?
Including me. Yeah.
Yeah. Including you. I keep up with it sometimes. Depends on my mood.
Yeah.
During the day.
True. But, all right, Austin, show us this TikTok viral video example.
TikTok session do not own any video in this compilation. They belong to their rightful...
Anything that involves animals is like immediately that cat does not want. Most cats do not want that. But if they love you, they'll sit there and let you do it. Oh, that one was like, I'm sleeping. Oh, look at the police though.
So, I might start crying. I
don't know. You just picture. You've done that with Ella, right? Your cat.
I've done that with her. She, was a good sport. She was a good sport.
Yeah, they all look like they're good sports, honestly.
Yeah, her eyes got really big, so I was like, "Okay, let me put you down. I don't want to stress you out."
But I think if the video wasn't good, they wouldn't have posted them. You know what I mean? Like if the animal freaked out, they wouldn't. So I don't think we're gonna see any of those bloopers of the animals be like, "Put me down!"
Right?
You know what I mean? Like shaking.
Get me out of here! Yes. Oh my gosh! But yeah. It's a very. Do you have any pets? Do you have?
Oh yeah. My brother has a cat. Super cute. Comes and hangs out with me all the time.
Okay.
He's really sweet. But I don't think he would let me do that with him.
Okay. Cats are like. I love cats, but you never really know what they're on. Like, it's
when they're ready. When they're in the mood, they'll let you do it. But if they're not in the mood, they're like, you think I do things on your time?
Which I respect that. I wish I had those type of boundaries.
Yeah.
Like, I respect that. My cat, Ella, love her to death. She pretty much just like lets me do whatever.
Yeah.
Except touch her belly. I can't do that. That's not allowed.
I'm pretty sure the first one was a pig that they did. Right? Like they spun around a pig. That's adorable. I love seeing the little exotic animals that they spin around. That's really cute.
Responsibly, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey, it looks like they're being very gentle. Just spinning around, having a good time. But
ever since I was a kid, there was some movie or show or something where like one of the characters had a pet pig, and I forgot what movie it was. But ever since then, I've been like, that would be a great pet to have because they're like really intelligent. And they're also freaking cute. But I'm afraid of, one, I won't take care of it properly. Two, there's this whole like underground like black market thing where like people are going to like buy little pigs that are supposed to stay babies. And the people who are selling them are tricking them.
Because they don't stay small.
Yes. And they end up being like the size of a couch.
Yes, I don't think there's such thing as a teapot pig or whatever they call them, like
Yeah.
the little pigs that stay small. I
Mhm.
don't think there's any such thing as that. I
Really?
think that they, like you said, they're getting duped and conned into believing that they're going to get a tiny pig. Then it
Yes.
grows up, and then that's a problem for everybody. The pig has to go out and find another home. Most
Yeah.
likely,
Oh my
the people
God.
are heartbroken. So yeah, it's just not a good thing.
Oh, I'm keeping my pig.
Regardless,
Sorry.
you're
I
gonna have
will.
Big Betty just walking around the.
Yes, I will build an entire structure for that
That's
pig.
respectable.
Yes, if we've bonded, I'm not getting rid of my animal. I'm sorry. Ella's
That's
here to stay
respectable.
too. You know, she's mine.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
that's a commitment. Cats live about 20 years, so
Yeah, I almost had a heart attack when I found that out. I was like, I'm gonna have this cat when I'm 50.
yeah.
That is. I wonder if there will still be TikTok trends to do with my cat. Then.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh my God. Sorry, I could watch cute animal videos all day.
Do you have another video, or is that the only one that we were watching?
I think that was the only one.
Okay. I thought there was two for some reason,
Yeah.
but I must be tripping. So,
Yes.
is it time for my favorite part, which is Florida Man?
Is it? Am I ready? You know what's coming. I don't know if I'm ready yet.
Oh, I know it's coming, and this is going to be so good. You're not going to be able to guess.
Okay.
So I don't think they know what Florida Man is about. This our little game.
Okay, you want to tell him?
Right?
You want me to tell him?
You can tell them.
Okay, work. So, Amanda has in her possession 3 different headlines. One of those headlines is real. 2 of them are fake, and they are all Florida Man headlines. We probably use like ChatGPT, like our staff or something, to find it.
Yep.
Okay,
Exactly.
cool. Word. So it is my job after Amanda lists those 3 headlines to figure out which one of them is real. Now, I'd like to think I'm pretty good at this game. I'd like to think I can beat ChatGPT, pero I don't know.
Yeah, this one's gonna be difficult.
Okay.
I wouldn't have known which one.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's do this.
Alrighty. So, number 1,
Mhm.
we have Florida man impersonating a police officer pulls over real cops. Okay, which believable.
A
Okay.
lot of audacity.
Yes,
But okay.
but that's Florida people for you.
Mhm.
Number 2, Florida man sets fire to car belonging to ex-girlfriend who also happens to be his cousin.
Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat it. There are like 2 parts to that, and I just want to make sure I have the whole thing.
He sets fire to a car belonging to his ex-girlfriend, also cousin.
Okay.
And then the third one, Florida man charged with assault after throwing frozen pork chop at his grandmother. So we will go back over these again so that you can get a full grasp
Okay,
of
I
all
gotta
3 of
really
them.
get a good hold of it.
So impersonating a police officer pulls over real cops is number 1.
Mhm.
Sets fire to ex-girlfriend/cousin's car.
Okay.
Charged with assault throwing frozen pork chop at grandmother.
What did Grandma ever do to him? Alrighty, let me just think about this.
You're going to let it marinate for a second.
I just made a weird mouth noise. I hope the microphone didn't pick that up. Okay, let me think. I'm gonna go with door number 2, the Florida man in the car, girlfriend, cousin one. Final answer.
I can't believe you picked that one.
Yeah.
I can't believe you picked that one because that's the right one.
I knew it.
Oh my God, I feel like that was so hard. I feel like
Listen.
all of them are extremely believable.
Yeah, they are. But listen, I got this Florida man thing. I have Reddit notifications to let me know when new Florida man headlines come up. I haven't seen this one, but I because I'm interested in the story. It's all about the story.
So you got to see what he looks like.
Okay. That's a Florida man. I would guess what city in Florida, but I don't want to offend anybody. That's a Florida man.
That's just so scary. I wouldn't trust him for a second with anything, with any
Yeah.
single thing in life.
Yeah.
So it says that it was in Miami-Dade. He was 37 years old, and he lit fire to the car. It says that the car belonged to his then girlfriend, who also happened to be his cousin. I'm not sure if it was first cousin. Who knows? But that's very Florida.
Mm-hmm.
People talk about that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He lit a Jaguar XE sedan on fire in front of a home, and he left a cell phone behind. And then I hate how they keep calling him calling her Cintron's girlfriend and cousin. And cousin. Great.
It's an important fact.
And then they tried contacting her a few times, but they failed with multiple attempts and then finally got a hold of her. She lied to investigators and told them the car caught on fire as she drove home because she feared what would happen to him. She just lied and said that it caught fire on its own.
Hold on, ladies. Leave him. Why is you sticking up for him?
It's her cousin. It's family. I'm just kidding.
I can't.
And then, she was afraid of what he would do to her because he regularly carries a fully automatic gun. So she was like, I'm not gonna rat on him because...
That is so wild.
Oh, and he stole her purse and left her stranded at a marketplace. And he stole about $1,200 from her. And now he's being held on a bond of $12,500 with the charges of second-degree arson and third-degree grand theft. What?
This
story
has so many layers. The first question I have that I know isn't going to get answered is like, what was the beef?
That's what I mean. How did they get here?
Yeah. What was the reason?
Why is he dating his cousin?
Mm-hmm.
Could he not find anybody outside of his family tree?
Listen, I mean, Miami's a big area.
Yeah.
One of the most populous areas in the country, as a matter of fact.
And when she was talking to the police, he kept making her put her phone on speakerphone so that he could hear what she was telling them. Why was she talking to them over the phone? She should have just gone and met them in person. This is crazy.
It's absolutely insane. So, like, usually the Florida man stories are like, okay, this is just a crazy story. But, like, this one's like, I literally can't wrap my head around the details.
It's kind of incomprehensible. It's like,
yeah.
This is stuff that makes me feel not proud to live in Florida.
Yeah.
Most of the time I feel very blessed. And right now I'm like...
Yeah. This and the hurricanes, I'm like, I could do without. But, okay, so, all right. I'm just at a loss for words.
I'm reading through the comments to see what people have to say, if there's anything that interesting in the comments, and people are just really dogging on him, so.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. I feel like every other day I just say, men are trash, but,
His hair looks like the Cynthia doll from Rugrats.
I was literally going to say that. It looks like he's like a dark-haired Cynthia. If you didn't watch, you get or Weird Barbie, because she has her hair. Have you seen the Barbie movie?
No, I haven't seen the Barbie movie yet. I need to see that.
Okay, well, go see it. Weird Barbie has crazy hair because it's like a Cynthia doll. Okay, well, that was wild. Do not trust Florida men. They will go get you. I ask this question every time. I always ask this question. I've asked it like a million times, but it's like, is it Florida men that are born in Florida, or do I have the horrible chance of becoming a Florida man myself?
I think it's the people that are born in Florida. Yeah. I think it's the people that were, bred here that just get that in their genes, the vibes, the energy, and something about the way it all aligns. They're insane. They're absolutely insane.
Is it the weather? Is it the water? Is it the alligators?
I think you're safe, though. I think you won't turn into one. Yeah.
I don't know, man. That hairstyle is starting to look a little...
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Try it out?
Maybe I could grow my hair out. Go to the barbershop and be like...
You'd have to grow a big beard, too, and get neck tattoos, because that would really help you fit the role.
Well, I did consider doing neck tattoos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're halfway there.
I'm halfway there. I feel like other things are a factor, but, the look is the first part.
You gotta have the look.
Anyway, Florida men are crazy. Don't trust them. If you see a Florida man on the street, just keep walking.
Just run away.
Keep walking.
Just run away.
Or run.
As fast as you can.
Yes. Honestly, if you could get into a car that can then take you to an airport that will then take you out of the state of Florida, best course of action.
Best plan to do.
Yes.
Because evidently he constantly carries a gun with him, so.
Oh, wonderful that he's armed and burning people's cars up that are his cousin/girlfriend.
This even says what started the argument.
Do tell. T.
They got into an argument because he thought she was flirting with the bartender. Oh my goodness. That poor bartender must have been like trying to escape that situation.
So unserious. Men. I cannot deal with men. Florida men. What are y'all doing? Stop it. Alrighty. I think I'm going to go on a rant if we continue.
I'm gonna go crazy if we continue. I was born here, so I gotta make sure I don't get any of that weird
Florida man juju.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like your boyfriend's a good one.
Yeah. He
Okay.
was born here too, so
Just be on the lookout. Apparently the gene is, out there and strong. So just be great. Just be on the lookout, Anyway, guys, that's our podcast.
that's our first one.
Yay.
I've never done anything like that, so I'm excited that we are doing this. This is a lot of fun.
Yes. Give us feedback in the comments, and I don't know, comments. Yeah, give us feedback in the comments.
Yes. And tune in if you want to learn more about the community things that we do around the Tampa area, because it's amazing here.
Literally. If you liked us, my name is Horace. If you didn't, my name is Austin. And
if you didn't, you have bad taste. So.
Yes, there you go. I like that.
Move on.
Strong in your convictions. Anyway, find us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We're not on Twitter or X. I'm sorry, Elon Musk.
Oh my gosh. When I saw that on my phone, I was like, what app is this? I don't remember downloading an X app.
Yeah. You can download a widget to make it still look like Twitter.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yes.
You have the phone aesthetics down. I don't have all that down.
I'm all about it. All about the vibes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. It was so good. I'm so glad that you joined our podcast. It was so good. Please watch again.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.